Hey guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Anthony, and typically in these videos that I've been posting online, it has been mostly focused on history, culture, literature, but in terms of my actual profession, I am a video editor. So I thought in this video, I'm not Pilar, but that's the name of my manager. I'm using a business account. Okay, ciao Pilar. Allora. So in this video, I thought I would give a baby step tutorial on how to use Premiere Pro. Okay, so we are now in Adobe Premiere Pro. Congratulations if you're doing this alongside me. This is the default editing mode. These are some of the options that they give you for different layouts. Editing usually works just fine for me. This is, let's actually create a sequence. So typically I hit Command N on the keyboard. N as in Nancy or Naples. Okay. These are some options I created. You know, this is actually one of the harder parts. I think in Final Cut, it's very much laid out easily that it practically already makes a new timeline for you. So they call these sequences. Let me just make one for you from scratch. So we are going to do HDV, I think this is right. Okay, we'll just do HDP. Well, anyways, I always go to custom. What options do we have here? We'll just put in custom again. I'm in Europe, so I prefer 25 frames per second. If it's going in the United States, it'll be 29.97 or 23.976, aka 24 frames per second. I'll explain frame rates later. No, we do not want this. We want 1920 by 1080 square pixels. I'm already making this super intimidating, but that's okay. We'll change it to 25 frames per second. Preview file format, QuickTime. I wonder if I could save this to the description. And then you can just download my preset. That could be a possibility. Okay. We will also call this tutorial. Or we can call it learning. Oh, let's call it learning timeline. Okay. Okay. This is what a timeline looks like in Adobe Premiere. You have video and you have audio, video layers here, and then audio layers down here. This is your sequence here. So next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to Finder. I'm going to import some video that I shot in a place called Nîmes, France. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It's gonna import it. I just drag it in. As another option, you can go to File, where's Import? You see, I don't even know this program very well. I'm glad I'm teaching you. Import's all the way down here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have my sequence and I have my folder of video files. If I double click on this, it gives me everything in a separate tab. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it from list view to icon view. And with icon view, it'll give me a small thumbnail of everything that I have in this folder. So this folder consists of some video footage that I have of this Gothic church. Okay, that is also the Roman amphitheater, which I shot. We already have Premiere Pro open. We already made a new project. We saved it. We created a timeline, but the timeline right now is blank and we need to fill it. This right here is called preview. This right here is called program. So on the left side, you can preview the folder and you can see what is available. Okay, so I hit play. I also hit the space bar, if you're cool, as they say in video production. Okay, I'm going to hit I on the keyboard as in Idaho. I hit space bar on the keyboard here. And then when I have reached a good stopping point, I hit O or I click this button. Now I have two options. This is called insert and this is called overwrite. Okay, so if I insert something, let's see what happens. Perfect. This on the timeline went all the way to the edge. Okay. Also, these clips are in 4K, so whoops. Let me go to effect controls, 50%. Voila. Okay. So I would call this an establishing shot because it establishes the scene, and that is a technical term. Good, okay, and we can, you see these points right here? I'm gonna drag it here, boom, done. Okay, next we are going to have what is called a medium shot. So sequence works by going wide, medium, close. This is a detail at the door, what am I doing? I'm following this old lady in, I don't know why. Okay, what's this shot? I'm not a fan. We're not ready to go inside yet. Hold on. Oh, low battery. Better hurry. Okay. So then I hit spacebar again. We continue. I think this part right here is okay. I, O, and then now instead here, I'm gonna hit overwrite and see what happens. Okay, so that just overrided this part of the clip here. But if I hit Command Z, and if I do insert, that pushed that clip all the way to the right. Another option you have, okay, technically we want to move this down here. I can just take this whole thing, use my mouse, and drag it onto the timeline. I do that all the time. I think it's way easier than remembering things. Personally, I prefer to hit I on the keyboard to insert. Overriding sometimes just leads to a mess. Okay, these are some effect controls here. So I can zoom in a little. I can move this down. I can move it left and right. If I want to undo all that, I just hit this button and then that button, reset parameter. Okay, but still I want it to be 50%. Ta-da. Okay, and then ideally I would like a tight shot of one of these statues, but I don't think I have one, so I'm going to use the fountain. So this is, I would call this a tight shot because I'm getting detail of that. Exactly, I'm getting detail of something. Go up, 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 up. Cool, done. I mark in and out. I'm going to go down here. Nope, but. And I will insert it onto the timeline. And then now I have a sequence of a white shot, medium shot, and I have a close-up. Okay, that's a sequence right there. And then that's how you can also bridge into the next sequence that you do, which for me, I would probably do is the interior of the church if I continue with this edit. But I'm gonna leave this with you here right now because I think if you are just opening up the program, this is enough for you to see. It's not that hard, it's easy to get started. All you have to do is just start putting clips on the timeline and keep going. Any other questions? Let me know in the comments. Talk to you soon.